Goventog, everyone. Goventog. Hello, Alesser. Hello. I'm honestly surprised there's anyone here. I thought everybody was checking out Biken's new model today. Which, to be fair, I am on my other monitor. Yellow. Let's just hide this for later. That'll be our secret, Alesser. In case Myra ever shows up. Yeah, I figured out how to mod in YouTube videos. It's very simple, as it turns out. There's also somebody put a mod, and it's like old game adverts, so I left that on as well. But, yeah, I was expecting most people to be at Biken's stream. Myra told me she was not raiding into me today. She was raiding into Biken, understandably, considering the new model. And, I was like, that's fair, but I'm gonna stream anyway because I need to maintain my schedule or I'll lose my mind. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. I kid, of course. I told Myra I was gonna do it. Whether or not she believed me is another story. But how are you doing today? Any chance you can hold family cowboy drama for me? Sure. I hope you're doing good. I've been busy today. I was at my new apartment getting my new bed set up. It's a bit of a pain. I was expecting it to have been done, and I'm probably gonna need to have to clean it out, get a deep clean done before I move in. But the timing on it means I might have to do it after I've moved in, which is not pleasant for anybody. Good, been very busy recently. A lot of that going around. Oh my fucking god. Hold on. Just drop on all my tapes in the middle of the floor. Yeah, sure. Why are you asking to reserve, like, the biggest movie at the moment? Like, bro, look at all these movies. So today we're playing Retro Rewind. Again, as you can see. Because I had a lot of fun with it last week, and I was like, I want to do it again. I still haven't figured out a way that I can see the fucking genres while holding the tape. Okay, these are just getting mixed in now. Guess these are no longer new releases, so fuck them. This is still a new release, right? Yeah, it's still a new release. Oh. Work has me exhausted this week. I don't know what it was, but something about having to work on Friday there really killed me. No, my tape! Like, a lot of people around me were getting Friday off, but not me. I get Monday, Tuesday off. Is your microphone blocking the text or something? It is. My microphone is like, it sits on the desk, and I usually, whenever I'm not streaming, it's off to the side of my desk, because it doesn't need to be, you know, if somebody misses a word or two, it's no big deal, but whenever I'm streaming, I'm like, I gotta have it right in front of me, which means it's right in front of the fucking screen. Maybe if I put it a bit off to the side, like a bit. Okay, that almost fell on me. We'll just leave it there. See how we do. I also noticed that, like, I watched a bit of my own stream back, as you should, to improve. And I was like, my keyboard is so fucking loud when I go to type something. Like, holy. But it sort of adds to the appeal. Yeah, thankfully I've got Monday, Tuesday off, so I'm gonna see about cleaning out my new apartment then. But, God only knows if I might just have to hire a cleaner. It is. Like, it's stuff like the oven and whatnot need a deep clean. And I'm like, could I even be arsed? Could I even be bothered? Personally, I love button sounds. Oh, yeah, well, how do I edit these again? Then I bet you'll love... Thankfully, that's not actually my keyboard. Wait, I put this in all caps. If I don't put it in all caps, it looks awful. But I don't know. I thought I was picking up my keys. Maybe it's not as bad as I think. Maybe it probably isn't as bad as I think. It is probably just me being like, you know, more. What's the right word? Critical of my own stuff. That's probably it. I'm gonna. You know what? That's all. I'm gonna tell myself that is it. That is it. And I'm gonna act like it's not my problem anymore. Oh my God! There's a new movie out, guys. We got Xenocat. We've got our little. Technically, they're both new releases at the moment, but I can only realistically put one in the window. Oh. Okay, I somehow managed to. Alright, I think we're gonna have to sell some of the cutouts. If we just held on to them for longer, they'd sell for more. That's how it works. Yeah, very tired this week. Oh, and also having to do a little special event in the middle of the week outside of my usual also took a bit out of me. Having to have a special guest, Myra Moores, take over my stream. Like that was crazy. Okay, I can't work with the microphone where it's at. I need to move it. But, you know, it's just April Fool's was coming up, and Myra was like, oh, you know, it'd be such a funny idea. And then I was like, all right, how hard could it actually be? Because if it's hard, I don't want to do it. But if it's not that hard, I'll do it. Turns out it wasn't that hard. It just required a lot of editing and paint. I also did check out the mods for this game. And I found out that there is more than one mod that add like actual real movies in place of the placeholder movies. And I was considering it, but Myra said that the fake movies might be funnier, and I was like, all right, you've got a point. And then I was still in two minds about it, but then I looked it up, and apparently if you mod it halfway through a playthrough, only the new movies you get will have the new images on them. And I was like, I don't want half bootlegs and half the actual shit. So, here we are. But the main reason I was even considering it was just because I was like, if I see a movie I know about, it'll get me to talk about it. But I also don't think I've got much difficulty talking about anything so far. I'll find a way to bring up random bullshit, don't you worry. It's my secret cap. I'm always talking crap. I think the store is ready to go, so we're just gonna open her on up. Let's hand out some brochures. But no, I've been really looking forward to playing this again all week. Not gonna lie. Like, all week I've been like, I could play it today, and then it's like, no. What if chat wants to see it?
Ooh.
That guy's going to return a movie. I said, like, chat wants to see it. Like, I've got recurring viewers that are going to be in here every week that are like, what? Yo, where's the retro rewind at? What they're clearly going to be after is they're going to be after, when's the next part of Ocarina of Time coming out? And the answer is fucking never. What did you reserve? Static Haunting. Okay. There you go.
Ooh.
You're definitely a natural yapster. Yeah, I've been told. I don't know. I'm worried about the day that it runs out, because the day has to come. You know, I can only do so much. I feel like my real benefit is the fact that I've only got one stream a week, more or less. I mean, this week I obviously had 2. Oh fuck, what do you want? Granted, I am playing nothing but games where all you can do is yap. Fucking hell, who rents out 4 videos in a weekend? Granted, before the internet. Me. Fucking... Oh, never. What about next year's April Fools? I don't know, man. That's a long way off. I mean, what if I'm not even around by then? But Hagrid will. That's a dumb reference. And also kind of mean-spirited. Next year's April Fools. Well, I'll have to consider it once we get around to next year's April Fools. I mean, I'm hoping I'm still streaming by then. And if I am, I don't know what I'll do for then. I don't know if I'll just pretend to be Myra again, or maybe she'll rebrand by then. Or maybe I'll be close enough with someone else that I'll pretend to be them. Like, I can already think about a few good jokes I could do for Kita. Because I know Kita fairly well. But I just don't know how well he'd take me impersonating him. Oh, my hands are so cold. My time is vital. But yeah, April Fools was really fun. I had a really good time with it. Mostly because I was doing it just for 2 hours. And I didn't have to really care. Because most of what I was doing was just me going, where the fuck do I go? I mean, Myra was. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody knows. The secret is out. Fucking hell, what do you want? Why do you come to me? Why do you come to me for your slushies? Go get them at fucking 7-Eleven. You have slushies. Of course I'm coming to you for slushies. Yeah, I know. Please tell me you've got a good movie. Yeah. This one. See, and I do wish the, what they were requesting was even more in detail, you know? Not just, oh, I want something that's good. That's also maybe like sci-fi genre. What the fuck? I suffer from temporal blur disorder. My sense of time is permanently blurred. It's not my fault. Go fuck yourself. Get the fuck. What was I saying? Anyway, what I really want to talk about is fucking, everyone else has talked about it, and I feel like I need to talk about it. Bear's ROM hack, like, for Fire Emblem. Now, that was pretty goated, right? That was pretty goated. Literally everyone else I've watched this week has mentioned it. Like, I watched Coco, she mentioned it. I watched Kita, he mentioned it. Myra, weirdly enough, also brought it up. Yeah, I caught some of that. It was great. It was great. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I listened to all of it the next day in work. Just listened to it because I just cared about the actual ROM hack. Fire Emblem itself. I don't know. It doesn't seem to appeal to me. I have the movie reserved. Oh, do you? Oh, good, because I didn't put this aside. But it was a really cool ROM hack. It was really cool. And I didn't know I was going to be in it. Same as Coco, I guess, because Coco also didn't know she was going to be in it. To be fair, none of us really had any idea we were going to be in it. Except for Myra, I suppose. But I was in it at the start as a NPC. I didn't get to join the party. But I'm surprised I made it in. Because my model is not old. It debuted like 6 months ago at most. And somehow that was enough time to get me drawn and put in. And I thought that was pretty great. However, I will say, like, they got everyone else's dialogue down pretty much. Like, Kita and Coco and Myra was all pretty good, except for the part where Myra was talking shit about Bear. That apparently is not true to form. But my dialogue was, because I hadn't done I hadn't done many streams, if any, at the point that the dialogue was written. So all that they had to go off of was whenever I guest appeared on Myra's streams for her Corey Mania event. So all my dialogue was wrestling related. It was like seeing a fucking side character before they get promoted up to like main recurring character in a sitcom. I still love my dialogue, though. No, don't get me wrong. It's still shit I would have said. Not shit I would have said in regular conversation. But But I have said cream rises to the top more than once in my life, and it got used once. And that's a wrestling reference literally only like me and maybe some deep cut wrestling fans would actually get. But it was really, really good. I really, really liked it. I was really happy to be included. Although Bear isn't here, so I guess I should hold off on the buttering him up. I have a late fee, charge the fee. Yeah, give me your money. You owe me the money. Don't act like I'm rude for asking it. These people are fucking entitled. I actually have no idea how far we're gonna get in this game today. I'm hoping we get to a point where I can get a new area of the store and I can make it a bit bigger. But we'll have to see what happens. Have we run out of the new movie? We've run out of the new movie. My date wants us to do a movie quiz at school, so I need to catch up on classics. Can you get me an old one? An old one? Science fiction can't be old. It's a modern genre. Old. Old. Here we go. Curtain Fall Over My Doctor.
Ooh.
This is a classic.
Hey.
You want grape? You can't handle the grape. Hi. $3.75. Oh my god, my hands are so cold right now. This is crazy. Do I have a copy of the stat? Oh. Oh no. Dude, where's all the copies of the Static Haunting? Why is he in now? We're running low on releases, man. Oh, yeah, I need to actually give it to you.
Oh.
My mistake. Yeah, it's very chilly here. All of a sudden. Oh. And the price of gas means I can't warm my house. But the Tubbs are fine. Those little polar bear bastards wearing their scarves. Oh yeah, I left Mrs. Tubbs in her little coffin boy outfit. I thought it suited her to wear a little bit longer. She seems like the type that would enjoy it. But I wish I had more to talk about in my day-to-day life. But honestly, outside of work, this is the problem with working and then streaming part-time. Most of what I can talk about is shit I do at my job, and I can't really talk about my job. I can just give the broad strokes of it about how shit it is. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I wish it was more fun, but it's not that bad. And I wish the pay was better. Alright, looks like we're done here. I can't remember your name. Staff, $40. Oh, dang! Back to the Govan go. Another glorious day in this man's army. Oh yeah, is Myra's stream still up? Because it was still up whenever I went live. So I know they were having tech issues, and I was just sitting there like, huh? Why is her stream still up? Why is there 50 people still watching it after they raid it out? Yeah, I work in mental health care and I can't talk about my job either. Yeah, bro, it sucks. I mean, yeah, no, I actually can't. I can give broad strokes, as I said, but I literally cannot divulge, like, specific shit, you know? Because then I'll be breaching, like, client confidentiality or something. I mean, no, not like anybody here would even know, you know? If I was like, oh, my client over at the Govan Go, that's a wanker. What a wanker over at the Govan Go. He doesn't pay his bills, sort of deal. But obviously I shouldn't. Hyra, Irie. No, Hyra? Hyrie, Irie. Sorry, I got Myra Moore's introduction confused. Paying my taxes. Oh my god, thank you. Watch Streak. What are you doing here? I thought everyone was over at Bikins. I just got through talking to Alistair about that. You got it. Hi, Gov. See, I've got a confession to make. I always struggle with your name because I'm always like, is it Ari? Is it Irie? And then the second I'm like, all right, I'm almost certain it's Irie. And then I'm just like, wait, or is that what I always think it is? And it's actually Eri. So now I have to remember by saying, hi, Irie. Irie from my big eye. Ah. Theoretically, that's easier to remember than Hyrie. Oh, Tea Kettle, hello. Oh my god, another watch streak. This is crazy. 3 more streams than hairs on his head. Listen here, you little shit. Don't you body shame me. And for all you know, I do have 3 hairs up there. And that's it. It's 3. That's it. But hey guys, welcome to the stream. Govan Tag. We were just talking shit. If you guys haven't, which you probably have, there's no point in me saying it, but check out Biken's new model. And also, while you're checking things out, make sure to watch Myra Moore's cover of The Sim by Jam to Go. If you're unfamiliar with it, yeah. So make sure to check that out when you get the chance. Govan Tag. 2 eyebrows and a beard. Look, that's more hair than some people can grow. Alright? Give me that. What day of the week is it? Sunday. Sunday. Should I get more movies? Can we get more movies? Is there a big bundle? Yeah, we can get a wee bundle of 5. Yeah, I really like Myra's new cover, actually. I swear I'm never gonna get like an actual... I keep switching topics too quick, and then I'm like, I should have mentioned something about it. But anyway, now we're on this topic. I really like Myra's new cover. I say new, like it hasn't been out like a couple of weeks, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. No, I really like it. I think it's definitely one of her better ones. Like, my favorite before this was the SAO cover, Crossing Fields, but that's mostly because of the music video for it that she did was so good. So, let me just open the store while I yap. Oh my god, sir. You're looking good. Come to my movie store. Come to the Govan Go. Oh, just heading there, were you? Come to the Govan Go. Govan Go. Come and stay. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, fucking hell. They're really happy about this. Please. Not gonna lie, I need singing. I need singing this one in the office when everyone leaves work. It's a banger. She did a great job. Ben. Yeah, she really did a great job. It's very good. That's why I keep telling people to watch it every time you come to my streams. Even though, realistically, everybody in my stream right now is people that also watch Myra. Let's be real. I fear my neighbor might be an alien. Give me science fiction. Scientist in his fishbowl. Grand opening flyers. You've been open for weeks. Yeah, and there's no such thing as bad advertising. Except if they heard that this place is covered in shit. That would probably be bad. Here to pick up the movie, The Firefighter and the Instrument. Is this... Yeah, this is an adult movie, you dirty bitch. Get out of my sight. When I was a wee lass, I got to rent movie games from the video store whenever I got an A on my report card. Oh, that's cute. Did you get a lot of A's? Did you watch a lot of movies? I hope so. I hope you watched a lot of movies. This game, realistically, is just made for old boomer asses like me.
Oh.
Just so I can talk about old movies. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're the cowboy guy that I kept calling Kita, because he's really tall. I promised my partner we could watch a cheesy romance. Oh, and it'd be better if it was old. Do we have romance? I don't think I do. Chat. I don't have any romance. I don't think. Everything but math, lol. Ah. Well, then then we'd work well as a team, because that's the only thing I was fucking good at. I have a bachelor's in mathematics. Actually, Pokes, maybe I can get a romance one here. Pokes glasses up nose. Actually, I suppose it doesn't have to be good. I broke the Donkey Kong movie VHS because I froze it too many times trying to draw King. Nah, that's peak. How do you not have a single romance? Hang on. Can I? 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 Motherfucker, look at me. Of course I don't have a single romance. Anyway. Is that right size? Ah, close enough. Yeah, only thing I was good at in school was math, realistically. I'm not good with essays, and I'm not good with much else. I don't know why maths was really good. I was really good at maths, I just am. And then I went to university for mavs, and then they were like, actually, can you, like, do, like, programming and shit as well? And I was like, no. I'm here to do numbers and shit. So, it was a rough time, but I passed. Fucking barely. And now I get to act all smug at work, because I'm like, yep, I've actually got a bachelor's. Because most people at my work, they don't actually have a bachelor's. What did he ask for? Action? And he wanted it to be old? The Relic's Path of the Shadow. Now this sounds like an actual title. Most of the people at my work, they don't have like degrees to do with. That's one of every color. To do with mavs or accountancy or anything like that. They literally just. Like we have people in my work that have like history degrees and French degrees and stuff. Because realistically, you don't need to learn that sort of stuff before you join the job. Any chance you can hold the organ Frankenstein? Oh, okay. Yeah, better be quick. This is a hot market item. Oh, no, my tips. Oh, this is a super rare Blood Creek plant. But I'm glad to know there's at least other people in here that went to video stores, and it's not just me being a boomer. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your money. Thank you for shopping at the Gov and Go. Oh my god. Everybody's wearing this sweater. Is this like a new trend? My name was on the reservation as Explosive Gnome. Alright, here you go. Old and proud-ish. Ish. So true. See, it's weird. I as soon as I get into conversations with like young people, I'm like, back in my day, we had $20 for damage. Yes, charge the fee. This is outrageous. Fuck you, bro. You had a drink in there. Fucking asshole. Anyway, whenever I get into conversation with young people, I'm like, you young kids don't know how good you got it. And then as soon as I'm in a conversation with an old person, I'm like, sure, whatever, pops. Get out of here. We don't care. I'm on whatever side where I get to make fun of someone. But realistically, I'm definitely getting up there these days. But you know, everyone says like old is in demand these days, right? Right, guys? Or do they just mean women? Oh. Oh, no. I gave you too much. I gave you too much change. Here you go. Is that another day of the store done? I have the movie Climbing Butler Mountain. This is definitely one of those situations where I should close the shutter halfway. God, did you guys ever work somewhere where you had the shutter closed halfway and some fucker crawled under it to get into the shop? Like, fuck you. Those people are the worst. Ma'am, could you, like, get the fuck out of here? Alright. Is Myra's, like, stream still broken, by the way? Or has she managed to fix that already? Because I thought that... Hi, Don! Just in time to see Myra Moore's new... Who the fuck's calling? Bro, we're closed. Just in time to see Myra Moore's new cover. Connor Reserve movie. Oh, wait, what was the title again? I totally forgot. Is it okay if I call back? when I remember. Imagine saying no to this guy. Whoa, new cover? No way. That's right. It's The Sim by Jam to Go. Make sure to check it out. Looks like they fixed it. Yay. Yeah, did you kick the door? Yeah, that was my first reaction whenever I saw it. I was like, the door's stuck. Door's stuck. Kick down the door. Ooh, robotic convention. Hello. With art by Myrmidon 2, the artist is here. Pog. Everyone pog out. I should get Myra to make me like a pog emote. No, he genuinely kicked down the door. Yeah, I know, he probably did. That's because that's what my general reaction was. My genuine reaction was, he should kick down the door. Or just jump into it like a battering ram. I'm going to assume the hinges must have been on the other side. Actually, I've been in the apartment. Hang on. Doing my mental map. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, the hinges were probably inside the door. Bro, we need to put these movies back on the shelves. I'm gonna go check for more stock. I got there after the thing already happened, so I'm like, where the fuck is everyone? Yeah, there was still like 50 people in there whenever I saw it. I was like, what the heck? Why is everyone still here? Insert after credits scene from Deadpool. Why are you still here? It's over. Go home. Anyway, I hope that isn't a huge deal. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. Can I pick up the phone while holding this? Yeah. It's just me holding it with my shoulder. I work night shifts and your store hours make it impossible for me to come in. I just wanted to voice my frustration. Now my fucking problem. Gargle my fucking balls. If I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. Goventag. Hello. Hello, Myra. Hi, Myra. Ah, good. Myra, you're just in time. I just wanted to show you my new favorite song. Yo, LMAO. Yeah. We just hit 1K on the vid. I know we did. It must have been from me watching it over and over. Guys, we're running out of shit. Oh, we've just got an actual Just Romance. Okay, maybe I just put the romance here. For now. Quiet time with the milk. What the fuck does that mean? Congrats, everyone. Yeah, congrats to Myra. 1K. Thank you. Very much deserved. This is your best cover yet. Astro Golf Sheriff 3000. Oh, we're out of... Huh. Okay. I mean, it's not your best music video now. Your best music video was still SAO because that shit's peak. But the song's really good. And no disrespect to the music video because obviously Dawn did a great job. That image is nice. That image is sweet. Really captures the essence of being a sim. Next one will be even better because of the MV, I hope. I hope so too. But that song was a banger. No time for a full video. Yeah, it's hard out here. It's hard out here for us working men. We're working hard, trying to make a living. Working 9 to 5, some would say. Or in some cases, 9 to 6. Or sometimes 8 to 6. Oh, yeah, working. That's me, Mr. Employed. Dude, being unemployed is a full-time job. Especially in the current climate for employment. Like, fuck me. Wouldn't want to be any of you young whippersnappers. Wouldn't want to have to compete against AI right about now. They're taking our jobs. But you know what job they'll never take? Working at a video store. So guys, can you invest in my new startup, Gov & Go? We're bringing back VHSs to the public. Man, you're tall. Oh yeah, I didn't check what Robot Day actually means. Look at the little robot. Expedition 3. Yo, that's 30 after 33. Extra sci-fi movies. Oh. I can't find the empty adult. Okay, just put it with the romance. Alright, do I have to do everything? Alright, hopefully we've got enough sci-fi to get through the day. Hi. Hi. My name is the Organ Frankenstein. Here you go.
Ooh. Oh, they just cracked my back.
Also, annoyingly enough, I brought snacks up earlier, right? Because I always bring a little snack to eat during the stream, because I don't want to have to go all the way to my kitchen. But I ate them before stream started. I was a hungry boy today. I was like, oh, I need it now.
Oh.
I'm guessing the only one to blame. Yeah, you're the only one to blame. Who else would it be? My hands are still freezing. Us working men are hungry boys. Hey, you said it, Irie. You said it. But let's talk more. Don't want to go all the way to your kitchen. Bro lives in a mansion. No, my room is just upstairs, and going up and downstairs is kind of tiring. Not as tiring as it used to be, mind you, but still. Whenever I move to my new place, which will be in a couple of weeks, it should be in like 1 or 2 weeks, hopefully. Once I move into my new place, I will pretty much be streaming from my kitchen, if I'm designing it correctly. You can install a slide. Bro, it's the going up part that's the hard part. Unless I design a slide that goes upward, I suppose. Yes, me writing that down. Slides that go upwards, of course. No one ever thought of this before. Slaps head. But yeah, my new flat, I will pretty much be right next to my kitchen, so that means I won't even have to leave. I won't even have to leave to go get snacks whenever I'm talking to you guys. We're gonna get a whole new stream. Listening to me get snack stream. Okay, sorry for suggesting to add some fun into your life. You're forgiven. I almost said you're fucking welcome. To make those mini elevators for elderly people with stairs. Why I oughta. I said I'm old. I didn't say I'm elderly. Cooking himself food over ad break. Bro, how long do you think the ad break's gonna be? I should make... Yeah, you're right. I should make my ad breaks longer. Do you have an old movie? Do I have an old movie? Yeah, I've got Witch Shark Bait. Should make my my ads 30 minutes long, maximize the revenue, and I can get a snack. I'm sure you guys will stick around. Not gonna lie, I'm still 90% sure you guys are gonna leave as soon as I run 3 minutes of ads. You know, I turned my last rental late, but the movie was so good, I just couldn't stop watching. But I'm trying to get a cleaner booked for my new flat because the oven in my new place is very grimy. Cause it's not even an electric one. I found out it's a gas one. I've got a gas oven. Like, what year is this, bro? What time period am I living in? So I need to get it cleaned, and it's like really grubby, especially around the fans at the top. So I need to book a cleaner, but I don't know if I can book a cleaner between now and whenever I move in. Is the thing. So I might have to live there with a grubby oven for a bit. Lost my driver's license for speeding. Now I need an action movie to get my adrenaline fix. Fix? He just said an action movie, right? What could we get him? Ultraman the Jester returns. Radioactive Doghouse. Disco Queen's Last Dogfight. The Computer at Sunrise Farm. Oh, sweet. Hotline Miami.
Oh.
Can't find any... Motherfucker, do I have to do everything? Oh, they are all full. Huh. We really need to make more space. Hopefully, hopefully we get ourselves some new money soon so we can upgrade our store. I'm gonna need to go in Shark Tank. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna go in Shark Tank. I'm gonna be like, I've got a new idea for a shop, right? It's gonna be VHS store. And they're gonna be like, holy shit. Well, I've never thought about this before. Visitor burnout.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's talk more about Bear's Fire Emblem ROM hack, because that shit was pretty good as well. And I was really appreciative that I was in there. Next time you guys are in Bear's chat or Kieran's chat, make sure to mention how great the ROM hack was. Be kind around. How about be kind, don't charge the fee? How about be kind, get the fuck out of my store? I was not made for customer service, alright? I was made for middle management and middle management only. Besides, whenever I run the government, of course. But let's face it, the government is just ran by middle managers. What adverts on TV?
Hi.
Oh, hello, you're back again. I reserved the 2 ladies for 1 organ. Are you Kita?
Ooh.
Bro, give me the ads. Literally begging for ads. What does my life come to? Reserve the movie Static Haunting. Yes, you did.
Oh.
Man, everyone's buying sci-fi movies because of that robot convention. See, from my recollection, or at least the video stores I went to didn't do special events for, like, shit like that. Maybe it was different in, like, Blockbuster. But my country didn't have Blockbuster. I wonder if there's still time for us to get a Blockbuster. Or is that ship sailed, do you think? Stop putting the movies here. Stop just slapping them down. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, we're gonna need to like refill. Or we're gonna need more shelves after today. We're gonna need to renovate. We're gonna need to improve. I'm looking for a simple but emotional story. Could you recommend a drama movie for me to watch? It's a little show called A Place Further in the Universe, man. I'm just kidding. What do you want? Drama? Was it just drama? Bro, I'm not dialed in all the way today. The Baron Walks Alone. Yeah, you'll love it. Or hate it. Not my problem. They closed the last store over a decade ago. Damn. Well, actually, no, that's not true. There's still a single Blockbuster. We discussed this last time. It works out of like Oregon or something like that these days. It literally, and the novelty is that it's the last Blockbuster. That's what they sell you on. They don't sell you over on wanting to sell you actual video tips. Alright, another successful day at the video store. But they also, even though it is a Blockbuster, ooh, popcorn machine. Even though it is a Blockbuster, they mostly don't deal in videotapes, I imagine. Privately owned franchises only, I would assume. Yeah, it is, yeah. But they probably deal 90% in videotapes. Or not videotapes, DVDs. Not videotapes, of course not. Why would they ever do that? Okay, popcorn machine. Yippee! Huh, okay. Right, now we're on Tuesday, which means we've got the tape dealer who's coming in to sell us some tapes. Gonna have to check him out. That was the saddest pile of popcorn. I don't want to waste it. It costs money. It doesn't just grow on trees. Ooh, there's a new release coming out tomorrow. Oh, shelves. I need shelves. I need space. How much does it actually cost to... Okay, we cannot make the area bigger. We do not have the money. Not even close. But we need more shelves. I like movies. I really like movies. I think I might have a problem. Not my fucking problem. Alright. The horror section needs to be a bit bigger. The sci-fi section needs to be a bit bigger. The drama section needs to be a bit bigger. The action section's fine. Right. So I think we're going to have to get rid of some of these cardboard cutouts. It's the fact that I can't put them behind the counter, because You know, that's like the perfect little nook, you know? Right? That's the perfect little nook. I could put some... Actually, hold up. Haha, now we're talking. Make this place look like an actual Blockbuster. Start having rows. That's what we need. That's what we need, chat. Alright, so we're gonna need shelves. I'm thinking we do this, like, the standards. And we do, like, just the small ones. So let's grab 4 of these. This was probably terribly done. I probably should have at least tried one first before committing to the idea. But hey, we're here now. Maybe not right up against the door. What would be a nice spot for it over here? Like here? That look good? It's gonna be very cramped in here, guys. What more do I have to yap about? Oh yeah, do you guys see what the stuff happening with like Hollow Stars? At least the JP guys. Those poor guys. They're getting done dirty. Oh my god, stop ringing the phone, bro. I'm talking to my chat. There's a life and death situation I reserve. The Wizard Body Snatchers. The Wizard Body Snatchers. Know what happened? The Hollow Stars JP guys, they're basically like getting all their support cut from them. So now they're just they're basically indies, except they're still working for Cover. So Cover still will take their like cut, but other than that, they're not getting like any support in for the Hollow Stars JP guys. Which I feel really bad for them. But it's because apparently they're not, you know, making a lot of money. Which I was surprised by, because I thought JP was the side that was making more money. But evidently it seems to be EN, or at the very least EN's costs are down. In comparison. I mean... Hang on. Oh. That looks good. That sucks now. It does. Feel for them. I watched a couple of them do videos on it. Or a couple of them talking about it, I suppose. Like, Altair talked about it. And Altair, like, was not very thinly veiled how the company's basically not supported EN at all. The Hollow Stars EN guys. Because he just goes, yeah, I put together my own studio without any help from the company. Even though I asked, and I was like, bro, whoa, calm down. But he said he dumped like 40k or something into his own personal studio. So they've been using that on the EN side more often than anything else. I still don't think this is laid out well. You know that? You know that, chat? Drama, romance, drama. Okay. Right. How should we do this? But it does suck a lot for them. I feel really bad. But, you know, I'm just one man. Hopefully the same shit doesn't happen to EN. But I have a suspicion that the reason nothing's happened to EN yet is because they have not been getting as much support as the JP guys. But I could be wrong. And there was one on the JP side, the really popular one. Is it Rob? He basically said something like, yeah, this isn't going to change anything for me. Because he really didn't do anything music related or anything like that. Which is what the main cutoff is going to be, or any studio stuff. The ones that do predominantly streaming are probably going to be mostly okay. Drama, adult, drama. But it does really suck for them. Poor guys. But I can't do anything for them, I'm afraid. I'm just one man. One man with no fucking money. And weirdly enough, I do believe the auditions and stuff are still open, but I don't know who would even, like, audition for Hollow Stars EN at this point. Of course I know him. He's me. I say, having never auditioned for anything in my life. Have you considered being more than one man? All right, hold up. That actually might be a good idea. Give me a second. Actually, hold on. I've got a funny thing I can do. There we go. All right, so now that I'm more than one man, I'm gonna try my best. But oh, this took a lot out of me. Whew. Oh, hang on. I feel really empty now. Oh no. I only noticed I still had that on my OBS, like literally earlier today. And then I was like, holy shit. I could make such a good joke right about now. How are our snacks doing? Our snacks are doing fine. Let's open her up and get ready for business. It's raining today. Oh my god, is this a reference to heavy rain?
Hey.
They're all coming back to me in like a line. That's creepy. I mean, I appreciate your business, guys. That's fucking... Sean! Jason! Jason!
Ooh.
But Loki, I Loki really like Heavy Rain still. Although it is a bit of a meme. But I Loki genuinely, as the kids say these days. Here to pick up the breakup over the bomb. No, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this place is getting real hectic now. Look at these people. They love me. They really love me. And by me, I mean my store. Oh, my nose is all stuffy. My room's really dusty at the moment because I had to take down a bunch of boxes and get a bunch of boxes out and stuff like that. So there's a lot of dust in the air and now my nose is all stuffy. Wah. But you know what? I think that's everything I had to yap about. I think I'm fresh out of yap. Of course, that's not true at all. I mean, I could talk about many of my interests. You guys like food? I'm kidding. Time to pull the old fallback ripcord. You guys watched any good anime recently? Because I finished watching Cowboy Bebop literally just this morning, right? First time I've ever watched Cowboy Bebop. Did he say something about Gum Machine? There it is. First time I've ever watched Cowboy Bebop. And I'm just going to be referring to it as Bebop from here on out, because saying Cowboy Bebop really fast is really making me dizzy. And I finished it for the first time. Finished the movie as well. That's what I was finishing this morning. And oh my god, it is actually as good as they say. Alright? I was ready to go in a hater, because the first time I watched it, I was a hater. Because I watched it, and I watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, actually, this is actually really mid. I don't like Cowboy Bebop at all. But I've been going through my arc of going back and trying to get into shows I don't feel I gave enough of a shot. Bebop was the next one on the list, and I watched it. And oh my god, it actually is so good. After like 4 or 5 episodes, I was hooked. Watched the whole thing. I was like, I love the characters, realistically. The setting is fucking peak. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The setting of Bebop is fucking amazing. Like, whenever people said it was a space western, I was like, yeah, sure it is. No, it is a space western. They do a very good job at capturing the western vibe. Wait a moment. Wizard body snatchers, here you go. But they do a good job of that. But then the actual characters, like the main cast on the Bebop, are so fucking good. Aww. I love all of them. Like, I didn't think I would. I started out a hater of some of them, but then they all won me over. And the movie, oh, the movie looked so fucking good. Like, the animation on it is so good. The animation on the entirety of Bebop is fucking really, really good. But the movie is, oh, it looks gorgeous.
Oh.
I'm the only one to blame. Yep. But I was really happy with it. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 anime. Is it a top 10 anime? No. But is it 10 out of 10? Yes, easily. I couldn't find fault with it, realistically. So if anyone hasn't seen Bebop yet, I would really recommend you check it out. At least give it a shot. Give it 3 episodes. Usually, I'm the type of person that'll say if you get bored in episode 1, then give up. But for Bebop, I'd say give it 3, because it took me about 3 to really get into it. The first episode did not grip me at all. It's only once they started expanding out the cast, I think, is whenever I started liking it more. Pick up the movie Xenocat that I reserved. Yep. You got it. Most people in this chat like, why the fuck's this asshole talking about anime again? We're here to talk about old movies. Oh. It's an old anime. That's gotta count for something. Next on my list was gonna be Evangelion to try it out because I've never even tried to watch it. Grr, streamer, stop talking. Yes, Mr. Don, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, this dude wants popcorn. All right, time to try out the new popcorn machine. Ah, here you go. That was easier than I thought. Yellow. Can't stop Coco stimming. I reserved the movie Love Seat Starship. That does sound like some B-movie slop, you would say. Not anime talk in my VTuber stream. Hey, look, there is people that watch, like, VTubers but don't watch anime. I know, it's crazy, but there's a large number of them. They exist. Not me, of course. I'm doing the heavy lifting, so it averages out that everybody still watches anime.